Tonight on Access TV, it's Gotham Comedy Live. Get ready to laugh with Mark Norman, Casey Balsham, Jason Saenz, Erik Passoja. This week's host, Harland Williams. Gotham Comedy Live, all happening right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Harland Williams.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome. How are you? Yeah, what a treat. What a treat. What a wonderful treat. Great to be here at Gotham Live. What a treat. You all right? Everybody good? We are going to have an unbelievable night. We're all here for a little giggle, right, little buddy? Huh? We're here for a little chuckle, right, Teen Wolf hair? We gotta laugh, huh? We getting that right, my child? We gotta laugh. We gotta laugh, because laughter is the best medicine. Isn't that right, ladies and gentlemen? Laughter is the best medicine. Sir, if you could just look away, I'm doing a show. Laughter is the best medicine, and can you imagine if laughter is the best medicine was actually used in the medical profession? Excuse me, Mrs. Johnson, we're sorry to inform you, you have a terminal brain tumor. Oh my goodness. Is there anything you can do? Well, ma'am, knock, knock. Who's there? You're who? You're gonna be dead in about 3 fucking weeks. Too soon, gang? Too soon? Sir, if you could look away, I'm doing a show. How are you, Freddy Krueger Jr.? You doing okay? Look at you, ready to get out there and slash a teenager to death tonight? Before we get going, how many people in this crowd have ever farted so hard their asshole looks like an apple fritter? Nobody? All right. How are you, guy? You doing okay? Great to see you, chocolate milkshake teeth. You okay? What a treat. What a treat to be here in NY, New York. Salt of the earth people. Just salt and vinegar people. I'm going to share with you a little bit about my life. I did something recently that I'm ashamed of, kid. I think we all do that as human beings. We do things we're ashamed of. I'm going to share. I did something recently. I'm a full-grown man, and I'll just say it. I took a bath. I'm a full-grown man. I took a bath. You don't take a bath as a full-grown man. It's not a manly thing to do. You can't soak for an hour 45 and, let's say, get up and go out and do a drive-by, right? And ladies, if you're wondering, yes, the penis does float, okay? The penis floats right to the top of the bath water, the little hole in the top gasping for air like a koi fish. If you throw fish food in a man's bath, the penis will eat every last pellet. I don't believe the clitoris floats. That's one for us, guys. Thank you. But here's where it got weird, okay, Teen Wolf hair? Here's where it got weird. I took a bath. Sir, if you could just look away. I took a bath. I soaked for an hour and 20 minutes. Okay? I get out of the bath. I'm standing there naked. Sir, if you could just picture me naked right now. I'm standing there naked. I look at my fingertips. They're prune wrinkled. I got prune wrinkled fingertips, okay? And instead of drying off and going on my merry way, I took my prune wrinkled fingertips And I started touching myself all over my naked body and pretended I was being molested by an 87-year-old pervert. Benjamin Buttons, is that you? Why? Why? But we gotta laugh, don't we, ma'am, huh? Ma'am, you're staring at me like a giant honey glazed spare rib just escaped from Panda Express and was chasing you down the street. How are you, ma'am? You ever wake up at 3 in the morning and fill your ass crack with coleslaw? You will, you will. We gotta laugh, huh? Don't we, gang? That's why we're here. By the way, did anyone bring any meat products? Because the question is, got ham? We gotta laugh. We don't know how long we got, guy. I see you over there staring at me like a little lost koala wandering through a burnt-out eucalyptus patch. It could all end tomorrow. Apparently, North Korea has a guided nuclear missile pointed at the USA right now. A guided nuclear missile. And these are air quotes. I'm not a shrimp. Should we be scared of North Korea? Should we be intimidated by a rogue country being run by a full-grown Asian Cabbage Patch Kid? Are you kidding me? A 4-foot freak with Billy Idol black hair? What the? His last name is Sounds like someone kicked him in the balls. Kim Jong-un. It's a nutty world. Laugh it up. We don't know how long we got, huh? And if human conflict doesn't wipe us out, guess what, Captain Meatloaf Twat? I'm laughing. Won't you please join me? If human conflict doesn't wipe us out, guess what? Mother Nature will. I don't know if you watch the news at all, buddy, if you're busy laying in your IKEA bunk bed eating pomegranates. But apparently, the polar ice caps are melting. They say that in 14 years from now, the oceans are going to rise 3 feet. 14 years, 3 feet. Do you know what this means, ladies and gentlemen? This means that in just over 13 and a half years from now, I'm going to have to pull my picnic table back 4 feet. Unacceptable. Sir, if you could not eat, I'm doing a show. I apologize if I look tired, ladies and gentlemen. I had a horrific event happen the other night. It's a universal fear that we all have. The concept of waking up in our own apartment or home in the middle of the night to an unfamiliar sound. A rattling doorknob, a breaking pane of glass. Oh, maybe a home invasion happening. Well, 3 nights ago, it happened to me. I woke up to an unfamiliar sound, okay? I'm laying in bed. I sit up, it's 12 midnight, here's the unfamiliar sound I hear. I'm thinking, holy crap, it's a SWAT team, right? Wrong. I look beside me, fat chick eating a cob of corn. Niblets in my hair, husks in the sheet. It's like a Golden Corral nightmare. Come on. You like that Teen Wolf hair? Maybe later me and you can go slaughter some teenagers with All right, are you guys ready to get this thing rocking here? You ready? Yeah.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Mark Norman is taking the stage when we return. Welcome back to the Access TV presentation of Gotham Comedy Live. More laughs happening right now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your first comic tonight? All right, you can catch this funny gentleman. He does a podcast called Podcast Tuesdays with Stories. Ladies and gentlemen, the very funny Mark Norman. Here he is. Come on, Mark.
All right, hey, all right. Thank you. Woo, good to be here, huh? Wow. I just flew in from Atlanta, and boy, I hate flying. That is the worst part about this gig. Give me a train any day. I love an Amtrak. No bag check, no security. It's almost like they want a terrorist. I hate flying. Flying is so high maintenance. You know, flying is like a high maintenance chick. Like, you want to get inside me, you got to get here an hour early, take your shoes off, and do a body scan. You're like, Jesus Christ, good Lord. Not a train. Train's like a fat chick. Like, get a beer, get in here. Yeah. No security whatsoever. You can walk on a train with 3 suitcases full of cocaine. Like, hey, if you see something, say something. Choo-choo. Oh, I love a train. This is how sad and lonely trains are. Trains don't ask to see your ticket until the train has left the station, you know? They don't care. How much of a... You've already started moving, and then they ask, how much of a fuck do they really give? Tickets, please. I don't have one. We gotta buy one now. I don't have any money. We'll figure it out. All right, yeah. All right, yeah. Woo. Yeah. Enjoy Newark. Yeah, all right, yes. Good to be here in Chelsea. Any gay guys here, by the way? All right, hey, thanks for coming out, literally. Good to have you there, yeah. Gotta love those gays. Roommate is gay. Good buddy of mine. Sometimes I wish I was gay. Seems pretty good, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad. Like, my last job, I got fired for sexual harassment, which bothered me because my gay friends at work would get away with murder. They'd be like, hey, Shelly, how are you? Honk, honk. Oh. It's like, what? Why is that okay? Like, well, not attracted to women. I was like, so what? I'm not attracted to kids. I can't go to a playground. Hey, Timmy. Okay. I don't get stuff like that. You know, like, you're a woman. Wouldn't you rather be complimented by a group that's into you? I don't care if a lesbian compliments me. Nothing against lesbians, but that doesn't help my ego. Yeah. If a lesbian's like, hey, Mark, I like your haircut. I'm like, I know, you have the same one. You got the hair. Doesn't help me at all. Yeah, I don't know. Homophobia, that's a weird one. Any homophobes here? I saw a guy in Central Park once. He was ranting about gays adopting kids. What a weird thing to be angry about. I like seeing a gay couple with a kid. You see a gay couple with a kid, you know there's no way that kid was an accident, right? Yeah. No gay couple could ever get that fucked up. Like, holy shit, what happened last night? Did we rob an orphanage? Jesus Christ, good Lord. Yeah. Right, give gay couples kids. You know who shouldn't have kids? Poor people. Why is that allowed? It's a terrible idea, right? My parents are poor. I'm a comedian. Red flag. We're so weird about kids in this country. You have a baby at 14, you got to be 25 to rent a car. 25 and have a credit card. To have a kid, all you need is a boner and a commercial break. That's it. It's ridiculous. Hey, man, I'm 24. Can I rent a car? Nah, you got to be 25. Yeah, but I have 2 jobs and 3 kids. Yeah, but a Kia Sorento. That's a big responsibility. Touche, Avis. I don't know, homophobia, racism. How do you hate a whole group? That's what I don't get. How do you hate a whole group of people? Jews, blacks, gays. How do you hate a whole group? I hate specifics about people, you know? Like people who drink Rockstar and believe in ghosts and say, it is what it is. That's what I hate. Yeah. How do you hate a whole group? But, yeah, man, racism's a real thing. I was just down in Knoxville, Tennessee. You guys ever been there? What a shithole. Holy hell, my God. They are 30 years behind over there. You ever go to a town so small they're still racist towards certain white people? You know? They're like, hey, watch out over there. That's where the dirty Irish live. I was like, Jesus Christ. God damn. You guys haven't made it to black people yet? My God, you're far behind. Come on. Jesus Christ. I live in New York. We're past Arabs. Let's go. Pick it up. I don't know. These are all jokes, by the way. I'm not racist. I look at racism the same way I look at Nickelback, you know? It's fun to joke about, but you never want to see it live. Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, boy, yeah. So I don't know, I'm getting older, man. I got to figure something out. About a year ago, I got paranoid about losing my hair, started taking Propecia, could not get an erection. You remember? Yeah. This girl I was dating at the time was like, hey, you got to get off those pills. I'd rather you have a boner than hair. Which is nice to hear, but that only makes sense when you're dating somebody. It doesn't work in the beginning. Like, if I was a bald guy, they hear her on a bar, like, hey, can I buy you a drink? She's like, I'm good. I'm like, I have a boner. I got to figure something out. I'm in a weird place right now. You ever do this one? You guys ever leave the house without headphones? Whew, thoughts are not good. Oh, my God. This whole time I thought I liked music. Turns out I just hate my brain. My God, I'm just getting attacked all day by this insecurity shuffle on playlist. Oh, my God, what are you doing with your life? You drink too much. You're going to die alone. You call that a penis? All day long. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's brutal. Brutal. That's why I hate these bed commercials. You know, you see these bed commercials. Hey, you can't sleep? You might have your sleep number wrong. How's your firmness? You comfortable? You think comfort has anything to do with why I can't sleep? No. What are you, crazy? It's this rat in a cage I got up here, all right? It's the worry, the dread, the anxiety. That's it. I can't sleep. That's nothing to do with... I could sleep on a 2x4 if I wasn't molested as a child, you know? That's what it comes down to. Good Lord. Yeah, it's the fact that I'm 31. I can't afford that bed. That's why I can't sleep. Jesus. Yeah. Well, I'm getting back into it. I'm dating again, you know. I am a single guy. Dating's tough for a guy, I think. I mean, it's tough for a girl because you get raped and stuff. But, you know, it's tough for a guy, you know, because you really want to have sex with a girl on the date, but you got to pretend like you don't have sex for hours. The things you want to do, you got to pretend like you don't want to do. That's crazy behavior. The only way to get what you want is to pretend like you don't want it. That's weird. Like, what if job interviews were like that? So, Mark, why do you want to work here? Who says I want to work here? Just hanging out, taking it easy. Got to do all these lines all night. Hey, you want to come and watch a movie? Huh? Want to come up with some coffee? Why can't we just say it with me? Hey, let's go upstairs, have orgasm. Let's do a thing where we do it alone. It makes us sad. What do you say? Come on, yeah. And I talk to some girls about it. They're like, hey, you can't say sex on a date because then it seems like that's all you want. Well, hey, it's not all I want, but it's definitely part of it, you know? When I buy glasses, I want the frames and the lenses. But I don't have to bullshit the guy like, hey, I love the frames, but how am I going to see shit? I think it's tough to date now, too. We have no patience anymore. We want everything right now. We want everything so quick. You know, we want Uber, Netflix, Tinder. Everything is right now. The only thing we don't want quick is sex. When's that going to catch up? I was on a date with a girl recently. I finished kind of early. She's like, hey, what's going on here? I was like, well, these are the times we're living in. Come on. I don't have the patience for your vagina to be buffering. Let's go. Come on, pick it up. You're an analog girl living in a digital world, sister. Yeah. I went on a date with a girl recently. We were fooling around. She goes, do you have a condom? I said, I forgot. She goes, I might have one. She starts digging through her stuff. She finds one. Magnum. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. This went from a good time to a challenge. Oh, my God. I felt like a kid on a roller coaster. You got to be this big. Yeah. So I was like, all right, let's give it a whirl. Here we go. It's either that or a hefty bag. Let's get into it here. And... So, you know, she rips it open, she slides it on, and it fit. And I got to tell you, ladies, that is a man's version of Cinderella right there. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. What a night. I mean, don't get me wrong, 3 pumps in, it was lost inside her. But I had a good run, goddammit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those condoms will get you in trouble, man. They will. I went on a date with a girl once. I take out a condom. She goes, whoa. Where'd you get that thing? I was like, well, they were free at the bar. She was like, oh, that's gross. I was like, well, that's where I got you. All right, thanks a lot. I'm Kevin Hart. I got to go. Thank you. You guys are great.
laughs on Access TV. Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Casey Balsham is taking the stage when we return. Welcome back to the Access TV presentation of Gotham Comedy Live. More laughs right now.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back to Gotham Live. I love it. All right, you ready for your second comic, everybody? Let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is her second appearance on Live at Gotham. She is hilarious. That's why she's back. Please welcome Casey Balsham. Here she is.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Just kidding, you guys. First things first, I have a quick question to ask. Have you guys ever been walking down the street and seen a man with flowers and just thought, I wonder if he hit her? Just want to see where we're at. No. I'm newish to New York. I love New York. People are definitely a little bit more aggressive than they are anywhere else, right? I was getting off the subway the other day, and this guy just walks by me, and he's like, yeah, put it in your mouth. It's like, okay. But then he kept going. He was like, that's okay, I put it in my mouth, too. And I was like, what's your end game here, sir? What are we doing? Like, you suck dick, I suck dick. Let's make some kids. I'm like, you can't get pregnant that way. I asked questions. Sex ed, when we were way too young to have sex ed, we were fucking retarded during sex ed. Like, we were 10 being like, if a wiener touches my arm, can I get pregnant? Can I get... Like, we had ever seen just ladies with, like, pregnant arms just, like, walking down the street. We're way too young. I also like New York. One thing, because I was coming from Los Angeles, and I'll tell you one thing about New York. I love people walk around eating all the time, like in public. Like, you can just get pretzels, you can get pizza, you can get anything. I never saw anybody in LA eat a day in my life, and I worked at a fucking restaurant. I was like, where are you guys putting it? They're like, oh, we're blending it, we're wearing stretch pants, we can't bulge out. And I was like, what? Let's just camel toes, like all over Santa Monica, you have no idea. That's all it is. Never me, though, because I dress to the left. I throw both lips to one side, so... That's how I take care of that problem. New York brought me a new relationship, so that's fun. Yeah. Kind of exciting. He just met my dad for the first time, so it's getting serious. And I think, like, before, when my dad would meet somebody I was dating, you know, he'd be like, oh, you're the guy that's fucking my daughter, huh? Like, get all, like, puffy-chested. I'm 33. I have gray hairs at this point. He's like, please fuck my daughter. Like, I don't want her anymore. I pay her phone bill. It's disgusting. Every year for my birthday, he's like, you 33, still need me to pay your phone bill? I'm like, if you could, that would really... I like him, though. He's a good guy. He's a nice guy. Like, I'm not used to that. Like, I'm used to dating guys where you can't like entire things after you break up. Do you know what I mean? I dated a guy who cheated on me with a girl from Oregon, so guess who's never fucking going to Oregon? Like, no. You know why? Because that's where the whores live. That's why I'm not going. I'm glad I met someone, because the internet dating whole thing, it does scare me, and it is just what's happening. But it bugs me. There's always this one sentence the guys put on their internet profile. It's always like this one thing that's like, I just want a girl who can eat pizza and drink beer and then turn around the next day. This is typing, by the way. This is how every guy feels about their profile. Okay. Anyway, I just want a girl who can eat pizza and drink beer and then turn around the next day and be sexy in stilettos, right? That's what everybody fucking wants. Okay, have you seen that girl? She's gassy and she has cankles. Like, you're not nice to her. You're not nice to her. I have seen the way. I also think that I would do it wrong. Like, I've seen the way Tinder works, and I think I would just sit there, like, at a bar, put it for 0.1 mile radius, and then just be like, all right, Matt! He's not here. He's starting offline. I did when I moved to New York, though. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking try it. Like, I don't care. So I went on Match.com because I was like, I'm mature enough to be a wife and a mom. And then they were like, please set a password to this account. And I was like, boogers. And then I was like, nope, not mature enough. Definitely not mature enough. But so I did manage to go on one date with a guy. He took me ice skating, which is not a good date. Let me tell you that. It's really hard to find a man sexy after you've just watched him struggle to stand up for like 30 minutes. You're like, ah! I'm like, I don't want to fuck a baby deer. Let's, I will say this, though. I will say this. On the flip side of that argument, you guys, what if he could ice skate? Wouldn't that also freak out anybody that all of a sudden you're on a date and he's like, come on. It's easy. It's really easy. I'm like, are you sow cowing? You like boys. I gotta go. I am very immature. I mean, I get jealous of kids with light-up shoes on, like they cross the street, and I'm like, how big do those run? And I just like fucking chase them. But I am getting to this point, you guys, where I can no longer lie about my age because I have a tribal tramp stamp. If anybody knows what that means, it means I was 18 in the year 2000, and that's what you did. You were just like, yes, all across here. If you could just give me something that looks like this with maybe some stars. It's really gross. It's really disgusting. I also put a fairy by my vagina going like this. Just welcoming the dick. Just like, guys! If you're a grown-up tattoo artist, an 18-year-old Case walks in and is like, Fairy John, now! Be like, no, never! You're never gonna want that. Like, everybody that you date as a grown-up is gonna know you were a whore in college. Because I can't tattoo something more grown up over that, you know? Like, I can't tattoo a box of soy milk and be like, well, I care about my body now. I care about my body right now. It's really hard being immature and poor and being in your 30s. Like, it's disgusting because I have rich friends. I've seen sectional couches. They are awesome. Leg here, leg there. I'm like, hey, that seems like a great way to watch the TV. I don't have one of those either. And I've just realized, like, our lives are so different. Like, I legit called my rich friend the other day, and I was like, what are you doing? She's like, drinking scotch, going through my candles. And I was like, that's Tuesday for you? She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, looking at my shoes, deciding which pair I'm going to eat in case things get real bad. You fucking bitch. Trying to get my life together. Guys, I just flew somewhere. That's not interesting at all. I can't believe I didn't know this. I learned at the airport this last time. Do you guys know that you're not supposed to call them stewardesses anymore? Because that's not PC. They actually prefer Oriental faggot midget. So you're like, no big deal. Just like, they like that. They like it like that. It's so funny. I was on a plane, and much like Starbucks, every man that works on a plane is homosexual. And they're very just sassy and catty. So, of course, there was, like, the baby that was making all the noises. It's just, you know. And the guy, like, looks, the stewardess man, or I guess, you know, the Oriental faggot midget man, he, like, looked at the family, and he was like, just remember, if this plane goes down, to put your face, you know what, fuck, I fucked up that joke. So, parents. That was very supportive. We're going to end this a different way. Here's the thing. Anyway, okay. I was playing a game the other day. Oh, there was a whole play. Okay, you know what? This is funny. Okay, I was playing this game called Fuck, Marry, Kill the other day. This is how I realized... Okay, this is as immature I was telling you as I was. I am a true, legit woman. I am a grown-up woman, and this is how I realized that. I played this game called Fuck, Marry, Kill the other day with my friends. You are supposed to pick 3 people. Who would you have sex with? Who would you marry? Who would you murder? Hypothetically, I'm not fucking crazy. I mean, a little bit, but not that much. Okay. So this is who they picked. They picked Kim Jong-il, Osama bin Laden, and Hitler. This is not a political joke, okay? This is not a political joke because, frankly, I don't even know what Kim Jong-il did. That's why I killed him, and he's Asian, not my type. Get off the cliff. Do you understand? Weird, quick side note. Do you guys ever think Asian people wake up in the morning and they're like, I wish I wasn't? Okay. All right. So then, this is what I did. I said I would have sex with Osama bin Laden because chances are with all those wives, I have to do it one time. And then I'm like back on the cave couch watching TV, talking about his beard. But this is how I realized I was a true woman, you guys, because I said I would marry Hitler because I think I could change him. All right, thank you guys very much. My name is Casey Balsham. I'll see you guys next time.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Jason Saenz is taking the stage when we return.
All right. What a treat. What a tasty treat to be. I just got a new car. Anybody get a new car? You'll be surprised at the car. I got a Kia. Anybody have a Kia? I got a brand new Kia. Well, actually, I put it together myself. It's an IKEA. I did a drive-by with meatballs the other day. I hit a Swedish guy in the temple, and his face flew off, and hit an old lady in the eyes, and she crinkled up into a big square chunk of lasagna, and a husky came and ate her. All right, if you're not going to laugh, I'm going to move on. Forget it. All right, you ready for your next comic, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, I really, 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 really want you to show your love for this guy. This is his television debut right here tonight. So give it up for Jason Saenz. Here he is. Jason! Come on, buddy.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi there. Hi there, guys. Thanks. This is a great show. Thanks for being here. This is very exciting. I heard some good news recently. This is great. I heard they're finally coming out with For His Pleasure condoms. Finally. Yeah, you open up the package, there's nothing inside. All right. That's my time. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. This guy doesn't laugh, just tells you it's hilarious. Thank you so much for coming, sir. I appreciate that. My name is Jason Saenz. I'm a half white, half Latino dude. That's me. All right, Latinos. Really? Ditto. Half white, half Latino. But I'm never both at the same time. Does that make any sense? Exactly. I'm either white or Latino depending on the situation. Like tonight before the show, walking around Chelsea, I was very white. Okay, I bought a cupcake through an ATM, all right? That's how I did it. But if you guys want to smoke weed with me after the show, then I'll be very Latino. Okay? But if the cops show up, then I'm very white again. You understand? I will turn you in. I have no problem with that. Me and weed go way back, guys. In fact, my first ever experience with marijuana was smelling it around the house when I was a kid. Yeah, I was too young to know what it was. All I knew is that my dad would go into the bathroom for 20 minutes and then come out smelling like Cool Dad. Yeah, Legos for breakfast with Cool Dad. Cool Dad is way more fun than regular Dad, guys. Regular Dad would sleep in on Christmas morning. But Cool Dad would wake me up excited because he legitimately forgot what he rapped the night before. Yeah. Also, regular Dad wouldn't let me see R-rated movies as a kid, but Cool Dad snuck me and my friends in to see Terminator 2 because he said that shit is definitely gonna happen. And he was right. Are you prepared? I love getting high and going to the movies. I was there last year watching a movie called Pain and Gain. And yeah, really shitty. Good. This is my crowd. Good. And I thought it'd be a fun heist movie because it stars The Rock, you know? But no, The Rock plays a murderer in that movie. And there's a scene where he cuts off this guy's hands and starts grilling him on a barbecue outside of his house. Right? And it was really weird. I didn't know what to do, so I leaned over to my friend and I said, "Hey, you smell what The Rock is cooking?" Oh, and I killed. Oh my God. That movie theater loved me. It was amazing. I felt like a rock star. And when you're a comedian and you have a good joke, you can't let that joke die. So I went back to the 7:30, the 8:15, the 9:45, the 11 o'clock show. It was the greatest night of my life. But that joke cost me $300. So who's laughing now? Michael Bay. I got a teenage little brother, and he's a piece of shit. You know? Every time I go home to visit, he's always like, "Hey, Jason, you're a comedian, but when do you get famous, huh?" And I'm like, "I don't know, man. You're a teenager. When are you going to see a girl naked, huh?" Yeah, and then he shows me his text messages. He's doing way better than I am, guys. Kid's killing it. Speaking of teenagers, they listen to the worst music. Justin Bieber, he's awful. He got in trouble last year for egging his neighbor's house. But I don't see what the big problem is. He's known for smash hits. Yeesh. Thanks. Well, that's not the worst I've ever failed, guys. I'm also divorced, so there's that. Are we all divorced? All right. Let's have sad sex later. Let's do it. Let's do it. I like being divorced. It's cool. I got my own Netflix password now. I'm doing all right. You know? But I hate going to a new dentist office as a divorced guy. Hear me out, because whenever you go to a new dentist, they ask you to fill out your marital status on the paperwork, right? And it's never just single or married. They also throw divorced down there at the bottom. But why does the dentist need to know that my marriage failed? Is that helping him? Is he in the back going, "Hey, Jason, I was looking at your x-rays. Looks like you got some holes in your teeth." But I really wanted to talk about that hole in your heart. Guys, I was raised Catholic, but I'm not practicing anymore because I tore my ACL. But I do love the new Pope. Pope Francis, the new Latino Pope. We got some fans here? Oh, he's great. He's awesome. He says what he wants. He does what he wants. I don't even think he's Catholic. I really don't. I just think they went to Argentina to like find a cool Latino guy. It's like, "Hey, you want to wear some awesome hats?" He's like, "I'm in. Let's do it." He's great, man. When he was first pope, he said in an interview, he said, "If you're a good person and you do good things in your life, but you're also an atheist, you can get into heaven." We get it! Oh my God. I knew if we waited long enough, they'd just start letting everybody in, you know? Like heaven's turning into that college that just lowers their SAT scores every year because no one wants to go anymore. Pedophilia will do that, lower admissions. Hey, heaven's turning into Penn State. There's going to be some rebuilding years. It got so bad that the last pope quit. Remember that? That must take a lot of balls to quit a job God gave you. Like, I know you're the Lord Almighty and everything, but this pedophilia is too much for my moral compass, and I was raised a Nazi, so I gotta get out of here. But I'm excited about Latino Pope. I really am. I don't need that. I love Latino Pope. He's great. He's letting everybody into heaven. He's doing it. Saying, come on, let's all go to heaven. Come on, there's plenty of room. I'm Latino. I'm used to fitting 15 brothers in a Corolla. Let's go. Latino Pope. I'm excited about Latino Pope. Soon all the communion wine's going to have pieces of fruit floating in it. Latino Pope. All right, some of you guys aren't laughing. I understand. You're probably thinking, hey, Jason, this is just another example of a Latino Pope taking a white Pope's job. I mean, I get that. I get that. But he's a great Pope. He'll wash your feet, but then he'll wash your car. Latino Pope. Let's do it again. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jason Saenz. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Erik Passoja is taking the stage when we return. Welcome back to the Access TV presentation of Gotham Comedy Live. More laughs right now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Your last comic of the evening. You might have seen this funny gentleman on Byron Allen's Comics Unleashed. Here he is, Erik Passoja. Come on, Erik.
Thank you. Yeah, I am exactly 5'8.5". Yeah. Woohoo! Oh, I'm in a great mood tonight. I am. I can't complain. No, wait, I can complain. I'm Jewish. And that is a cultural birthright. I'll meet you guys halfway. It was a beautiful day today to enjoy my back pain. A lot of beautiful women here tonight who never would have dated me in high school. But I'm not religious. Why? Why follow all 10 commandments? I mean, they weren't written in stone. And if you're religious, God bless you. I just say religion is like tequila. Make some people happy, make some people violent. Either way, at the end of the day, you're both on your knees begging for deliverance, aren't you? Oh, God, please. Oh, God, make the evil stop. But I'm not religious. I'm spiritual, and there's a difference. Religious people give all their money to the church. Spiritual people, we give all our money to the Whole Foods Corporation. Yeah! Whole Foods! That place will jack up your Visa bill faster than a meth dealer with PayPal. And I'm almost out of debt. I used to be $40,000 in debt. Now I'm $8,000 in debt. Yeah, thank you. I am working my way up to zero. One day I'll have nothing. Yeah. Our generation has had a tough time with debt. We're slaves to our debt. That's why they call it MasterCard. I was working as hard as I can, MasterCard. Yeah, Discover your new interest rate when you miss one payment. Discover. Chase, I don't have your money! Whole Foods! And I eat healthy. I'm vegan. In case you don't know what a vegan is, vegans were like vegetarians, but with fewer friends. Any vegans here? Raise your protein intake. Any vegans? Never any vegans at my shows. If there are, they don't have the energy to clap. That's all I got, man. That's why there are no vegan superheroes. I'm vegan, man. Really? Wow, what are your powers? I pass out a lot. My hair falls out in clumps. I'll save you. Anyone have a B12 supplement? Any supervillains want to cuddle? And it's a challenge being a vegan. I don't eat any animal products, no animal products. And my best friend Monty had his bachelor party at Morton's Steakhouse. You know what's like being a vegan best man at Morton's? My friends are ordering all manly. I'll have the T-bone. How would you like it, sir? Still suffering. Make the vegan watch. I'm trying to order all manly. I'll have the blanched asparagus. No butter, please. Extra crunchy. Don't spill any in my vagina, you know. Oh, by the way, vagina is not a bad word. It's a medical term. It comes from the Latin word vagina, meaning the most expensive thing in the world. And I travel a lot. I was recently in Japan entertaining our troops, and you can eat healthy in Japan because they have great food. And if you ever go to a Japanese restaurant, they always have the little women dress up like the geishas with the kimonos and the chopsticks in their hair. They follow you around. I felt like I was being stalked by Alvin the Chipmunk, you know? Is everything okay? Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Yeah, I'm doing great. Yeah, you're doing great. You ever date an American guy? I have a date, an American. You know? But I always wonder if they're like everyone else. I wonder if they go home, they're like, I'm in such a good mood. I hate my job. I hate my life. This white guy was hitting on me. Where's a ninja when you need one? And then I took a vacation in Hong Kong. Do not be vegan in Hong Kong, because the waiters are different. Shut up. What you want? Hurry up. Go, 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 go. How can I help you, you know? And I'm vegan, and the Chinese put pork in everything. Yes, what's in this? Pork. It's a pork, okay? Well, what's in this? Pork too, pork, okay? Well, how about the Buddha's delight? Buddha, eat pork, eat it. Well, how about the tea? Pork tea, drink it. How about the fortune cookie? Pork fortune cookie. I tell your fortune, you gonna eat pork. Right. I won't finish that joke. Thank you, I appreciate it. So what else? I'm an only child. Finally. I miss being a kid. Remember the games we had as kids? Remember the game of telephone? I'd whisper to one kid, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. And then he'd tell the next kid, the next kid, the next kid. The last kid would come back, Erik is gay! I like to think we've come a long way since then. I like to think in 2015 a young child would go, gay, which definition do you mean? Happy or homosexual? If the former, yes I am. If the latter, I shall experiment in college, you know? And if you're religious, God bless you. If you're born again, God bless you. But gay people are not going to convert your children to gay, okay? They aren't. You never see two gay guys bang on your door at 8:16 a.m. on a Saturday. Do you believe in bringing Barbra Streisand into your life? People who need penis are the luckiest people in the world. Oh, by the way, penis is not a bad word. It's a medical term. It comes from the Greek word penis, meaning the least expensive thing in the world. And my parents are brilliant. My mother is an aeronautical engineer turned doctor. My father is a quantum physicist, and I'm a stand-up comic. Boy, they proud of me. I have a Jewish mother doctor. People ask her what a son does. She says, disappoint. And my father is brilliant. I love science, and I love learning about science, but I don't have the head he does. And my father can't communicate. My dad's like a cross between Russell Crowe in A Beautiful Mind and a car auctioneer. Well, son, you want to learn about the Big Bang? Let's delve a little of the math. Can QQ over R squared, R squared, R squared, R squared on it. Sine, cosine, theta, R, cosine, theta, cosine, 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 bit to a hair tangent. Planck, constant, Planck, Planck, Planckity, Planck, Planck, Planckity, 6.63 times 10 to the minus 34th. I hear voices. Delta V over delta D, D squared, D just, you want to delta sun is waving at a friend. Riemann sum, alphabetic, gamma, delta, pi, 3.1415927. Last call. V 0 T plus 1 half AT squared. Sold to my weeping son who got a C in physics. That is my time. I love you. I love you. Thank you.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had a great time. Give a hand to Mark Norman, Casey Balsham, Jason Saenz, Erik Passoja. Thank you very much.